Could you not make that particular joke? Because I'm trying to appeal to those particular people.
Oh, that's right. The Admiral is trying to court the moon people as part of her streaming demographic.
Oh. Okay.
Why am I still here?
Anyway, welcome to AlphaWit Thursday's Silver Edition.
Every
Admirals.
night I hear my followers that I've lost. My subscribers that I have lost.
That's right. Every Thursday, Admiral gains 1 or 2 subscribers by playing from 6 to 8 p.m. over on her channel, and every Thursday she loses like 3 or 4 from guesting on this show and being a co-host. So
honestly, I think most of them don't even know I'm here, which is probably a good
I bet that's good. Anyway, welcome. Definitely. We've got a full crew tonight.
This is like me go from a legitimate job to like working at like some fucking black market fucking stall.
Yeah.
That's one hell of a moonlight, I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
Selling produce out the back of a van. Anyway, we are continuing.
Selling harvested organs out the back.
Yeah, you're right. Produce is much too above board. Let's see if we can get through more of this. I will say, Kirk, from the stuff that we've seen, it got very, like, so this is the very first split of going with different people. And they've introduced, like, completely new things. Like, I believe the last one is where we learned about Seven and his weird expertise with the Titanic and the Gigantic. And they haven't touched really on any of that, but they went into a hugely deep dive on morphogenic fields and, like, group learning.
Deep dive seems awfully insensitive to the situation these guys are in right now.
Oh, about the sinking ship?
Morphogenic fields is like fucking shit from DS9. What the fuck are they talking about?
It is fairly science fiction, I'll admit.
No, specifically for like changelings and crap. What?
But you were here. It's about knowing things. Oh, this is not the way I want to go.
Yeah, but literally, it's about. I'm gonna be honest. I started kind of tuning out around that point because I was starving to death.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Also, ladies and gentlemen.
That's not the case this time.
Good.
Ladies and gentlemen, tits.
Yeah.
Where's Rissa when I need her?
She's sitting next to me. She just doesn't want to be as involved this week.
Well, she knows what I want her to do right now.
Oh. Yes.
By the way,
please don't remind her.
By the way, speaking of racks, how did that shelf acquisition go?
We finally
another hallway.
were able to get it. It was a lot of trouble. Great thanks to Kuro's dad for being a true sport.
Come on,
we didn't. Kuro did not send him the picture of the item.
It's not going to open because you rattled it, you know.
And I think if he had known how big it was, maybe he wouldn't have been so lighthearted and happy to agree to help.
Elevators. And the buttons. Of course they don't.
You've messaged Kuro, haven't you?
Me?
I can hear her witch's cackle.
I did not message her anything.
Just like by the staircase.
Yeah. It's so early in the stream.
That leaves this door. Well, looks like we don't
have
have
it when the Admiral laughs so hard she starts wheezing.
Yeah.
I think it's very funny.
Sure does.
Well then,
I guess being here isn't a total loss.
All right, here I go. Oh, so it's a kitchen.
Wow, this really is very. I'm somewhat surprised.
We've never been to the kitchen before, right?
We never have. They really.
What were you
expecting? Really opens up.
Isn't it obvious?
The
exit. I was hoping this would be the way out of here.
You really think it'd be that easy?
Yeah, I know. Still.
A boy can dream.
If we can just get through this door, we should come out on the other side of that grate we saw earlier.
I don't know why that line wasn't acted.
Strip.
Oh, it's a new escape room. That was fast.
Anyway, let's take a look.
I think the peanut gallery commentary that we normally provide in the narration and stuff, it goes a lot faster.
What's that?
Huh? Oh yeah, I guess I forgot to tell you. I found this a little while ago. It's a map of the B deck.
Let me see that.
Am I ever going to get an answer
See,
to how that
look.
thing's stuck on her before this game ends?
No.
Yes, hold your horses.
Jewelry? Probably just costume
What did you figure out?
I think she probably swallowed a magnet.
Sutures.
This is handy.
See,
Like
we
even when
came in
she,
here.
like even when she
Now, if we
had
go
taken a
out
knife to the
there,
chest,
then we'll be
it
on
was
the
still
other
there.
side of the grate.
How
not a
about
bad
that?
theory.
She's right. We can get out through there.
There we go. Here, you can have it back.
I'm glad
Thanks.
they labeled where it was on the map, because I was like, where the fuck
There's a card
are we?
reader on the right side of the door.
Is it the round shape?
And that means the key card is somewhere in here, right?
In
That
theory.
seems the most likely.
All right, we know what we need to do.
Imagine if Zero like forgot
Let's get moving.
to stage
First
one
off,
of the items.
I say we split up and look
and
for
like
clues.
accidentally like completely locked a group
Okay.
in there and like spoiled the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Forgot.
Well, he see
I was
like
thinking about that.
oh, so one of the other things we found in the last episode is that there are 2 doors marked 9 right near each other. And the digital group, if you divide these all 9 people into 2 groups, everyone could have survived.
Everybody can still survive without number 9.
And can still survive without the 9th man, I believe.
Yes.
So the point is that like this awful infighting, like anything that happens is our fault. That's part of the way it's like diabolical. And it just, you know, the instruction sheet just says seek a way out, seek a door marked 9. Everybody just automatically assumed, myself included, that there would be only one.
Sure. Also, is there a rule anywhere that once one set of people goes through a door, another set can't go through the same door?
Not to my knowledge.
You know, that's a great question. I also don't recall that rule, but everybody does it.
I mean, a rolling pin would be a very useful flattener.
Oh, you don't have to find the rules. I mean,
I don't know if I can, to be honest.
I don't believe it's
Just
ever
ask
been
Snake.
mentioned.
Snake hasn't run off yet because he's with the other group.
Well, like, if he's with the other group, I also cannot ask him.
Wait, who's with the other group?
Snake!
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 Snake! We can't resist. We're terrible people.
Badger, 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 badger.
Mushroom, 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 mushroom.
You,
Right?
need
That's
some-
how it goes?
You
I
need
think
some
he only
drugs there?
says it twice, but maybe I
Oh.
don't.
You need some drugs there, Kirk?
I need some food.
Mushrooms
Food.
are a pretty great addition to almost any sauce.
Fuck you!
Yeah!
Fuck you!
Like Admiral and I had opposite reactions
So
simultaneously.
intensely, yeah.
They're like
disgust me.
sponges. Sponges for your food.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they taste like sponges.
Only if they're not cooked right.
We're gonna need those coals for something, I'm sure.
We're
Just
probably gonna have
keep
to
them
heat
the fuck-
something, just because I
Keep them
can't.
the fuck away from me.
Also, the code is 6969.
Nice.
I had a half second of like, how do you figure that out?
Ah, the dumbest man in the world, I see.
I'm very pleased that I can still get somebody with that.
You think his like neck things ever get caught on like a doorknob or something?
Absolutely.
Just take him out.
Yeah, that wasn't my idea of hanging out.
Was your idea to be in a closet while you do it?
Optional, not a hard rule.
Ooh, harsh, Lotus.
Ooh. Damn.
I like her more already.
You know, she's the one who's like, I'm absolutely going to kill lots of you.
Yeah.
But we know she's not the murderer because she was in fact murdered.
It's true. Right before we got stabbed in the back, we found her body stabbed in the front.
I mean, I have that same sort of energy, and I haven't killed any of you yet.
I think that's only because you don't live in the same state as us.
Right, you don't have the opportunity.
No.
That's the only.
Yeah, what a nice
have.
rack. I'd love to have that in my kitchen. What about you guys?
I've got one already, thanks.
I would let a beast like that into my home, actually. Hell, I'd let it into my room. I'd let it into my bed.
She was talking about 7, Alpha.
Does 7 have a nice rack?
I don't know, he is wearing a fairly heavy outfit. You kinda can't tell.
You got those heavy waders that commercial fishermen wear? Those things are pretty weighty. So he probably does have a pretty
Talking about waders, Silver.
The more you know. Just dump the water over the coals.
Oh, the other thing.
I like how she's explaining it.
Yeah.
Like we've never seen it before.
Without, one of the other things we learned in this playthrough is, like, there's a ton more, like, friend and sexual tension between Junpei and Jumpy. Like, just, like, way more proactive. And she also brought up, like, we know each other. There's gotta be some connection between us that explains why we're here.
Yeah, which given
connection is
how...
that she chose him because she wants to kill him.
Yeah.
Yeah, which given by how early their history was introduced was not all that difficult to guess.
Oh, maybe that's what she was talking about when she said that she wanted to jump in the shower with us. Maybe it was a Psycho reference.
Oh!
Seems a little too roundabout to me.
I don't know. I think it gets to the point rather quickly.
Why are they marked?
Yeah, that's a real weird thing you needed to write on a wheel of cheese. Is not the brand or anything, just
cheese.
Cheese. Actually, this reminds me of another series I did a couple months ago. It was a Scooby-Doo game for the Game Boy Color, and one room was filled with.
Where did the cheese go? Did we eat it?
They did in the Scooby-Doo game.
Eat the whole cheese wheel.
Ugh, what is this, Skyrim?
We're talking. Now, what was in this room was described as 50 years worth of cheese wheels.
Oof.
I'm pretty sure I can destroy that much cheese in a month.
Scooby and Shaggy did it in the span of 5 seconds in that game.
Yikes.
I mean, do you expect any less? Anybody who's ever seen Scooby-Doo and knows how they eat.
Well, they're cartoons. They don't have to shit.
That's fair.
Give me the knife. There it goes.
A rusty knife? I don't think we'll be able to use it while it's like this.
I was clicking it and nothing was happening. I had to click the handle for knife safety.
Futile?
Oh, is this a vocabulary lesson?
A waste, useless, pointless.
Why was it in bold?
Murderous Flint over
any
here
particular reason
being
you
like,
wanted to bring
give
that
me
up?
the knife!
Oh, no
Give
reason
it to
really.
me!
Well, the reason I know we need the knife is the things I've picked up are a bottle of oil
I
and
was
a
just thinking
whetstone.
about futility.
So we just have to sharpen it.
Huh?
By the
Why
way,
were you thinking about futility?
Stop
depending on who...
using... This is not a vocabulary. What is this all of a
Well,
sudden?
it has something to do with the Titanic.
The Titanic?
Yep. Have you ever heard the story that the sinking of the Titanic was predicted?
Oh, Christ. Here we go.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking
Junpei
about.
is also a massive conspiracy
There was a
theorist.
novel that had a bunch of
Who believes
stuff
in
in it that
curses and
described the
stuff.
sinking of the Titanic before it actually sank.
Yeah, that's the one. The title of the novel is Futility. It was written 14 years before the Titanic sank. But
Silver, I think her tunic there is the same color as that one lady's dress.
I mean, I didn't know the name of the book, but...
Which lady?
The story was the same, right? It was just like what happened on the Titanic?
Oh!
Yeah.
The capital...
Well, I heard it was all a hoax.
Yes.
A hoax?
I heard that the stuff that matched up to the Titanic so well was actually added after it sank. Apparently, the only thing that was the same originally was that a boat ran into an iceberg and sank.
Have a very different meaning.
But the novel was published in 1898, 14 years before the accident.
Like I said, that was the first print of the book.
Being uttered in Star Wars.
14 years later, the author heard about what happened to the Titanic.
Myself.
He figured that was his
chance,
chance,
enough about Star Wars that I can make that choice.
He just went back and changed some stuff in his novel, so that it matched the Titanic exactly.
I just don't remember it ever being a
Really?
thing.
Really?
I guess it
There's
could
no
be
such thing as premonitions or any of that stuff.
But that wasn't the only book that predicted the Titanic sinking.
Yeah, exactly. Like the resistance is futile. They never actually said it. But think about it.
Two other similar stories written by a man named William Thomas Stead.
It is useless to resist.
Both of them before the accident. One in 1886 and one in 1892. Stead wrote two stories that had striking similarities to the Titanic disaster. In one, two ships collided. Many of the passengers died because there weren't enough lifeboats. In the other, a ship collided with an iceberg and sank.
I don't know. I mean, I'll give you that it seems a little weird, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't too uncommon for ships to hit icebergs back in the day, or even other ships.
Tom Clancy's novel that kind of predicted 9/11.
I knew you'd say that.
This game does have a sequel.
But what if
Stead
had some sort of special powers? To be more specific, if he had the ability to do automatic writing.
What? Automatic writing? Wait, are you talking about when someone's possessed by a spirit and then they write a bunch of stuff without knowing what they're writing?
Yes.
What's automatic writing?
Yes, that stuff's a load of bull.
The dictionary definition?
Okay, let's say, hypothetically, that automatic writing isn't a total load. These guys still couldn't have predicted the sinking of the Titanic. When this Stead dude wrote his thing, nobody had died on the Titanic yet. So if automatic writing is about being possessed by dead people, who the hell possessed him so he could write that stuff?
That's not it.
What's not it?
Stead wasn't possessed by a spirit. He was doing the possessing.
Oh.
He crashed the Titanic to make it match his thing.
What are you smoking?
William Thomas Stead was a passenger on the Titanic.
Okay.
He just wrote down what he saw with his own eyes 20 years before it happened.
Why don't we talk about this some other time, okay?
Huh? But...
You are
Come on, let's
full
get back
crazy
to it.
pants. We're not into that.
Yeah.
I mean, considering the circumstances, it could just be full hidden and quitted though.
ASMR. Those knife grinding noises.
Don't you have to oil it? Well, I mean, I use oil at work.
Cooking oil.
We don't have to get Christ, Admiral.
Okay, who would you like to use that oil on?
Oh, this.
What did you say, Silver?
What are you laughing about? I don't see what you're maniacally
Putting
amused
oil
by.
on something. Alpha is being understudied this week by the Admiral.
I was gonna say, have you
like that.
It's cold in
have
here.
you, Silver, never
What
used
is this
oil
place?
in bed before?
You blind.
I mean,
I don't know what's happening to the Admirals. Something's wrong.
No way. That's way
I'll be
too
real.
cold
I
for
prefer
me.
whipped cream
I'll freeze
myself,
solid
but
in
really,
seconds.
really good substitute.
Sorry, but I'm afraid
She
I'll
just
have to
thinks the
pass
smell
on
of
this
toast
one.
is really funny.
I'm
What's
going to
wrong
leave the
with
rest
that?
to you.
Absolutely
whoa.
nothing.
It's really cold in here.
Hey, you don't need to be in here. You had a fever just a little bit ago. You should stay outside. We got this.
No,
You
I'm
combat overheat with cold,
fine.
dumbass.
My fever's gone now.
But
I don't know what's happening.
Huh?
Uh-oh.
No! Why did it suddenly close? The knob's frozen.
But why?
It looks like the pipe next to it broke, and...
Going from straight anime bullshit to more anime bullshit.
You're out there, right?
What do you want? What's going on?
The door won't open. Try opening it from that side.
I was
Please.
watching that door freeze over so
Oh,
quickly.
fine. Like, if you say so. Hold on. It's no use. It won't budge.
Come on,
You've
put
got
some
more
boots
people in
behind
there.
it.
You figure it out.
They don't work that way.
God damn it.
Anyway, let's find a way out. If we don't get moving, we're gonna be permanent residents.
Will you quit stuttering and use
Two-heads
words
are
and sentences?
better than none. I'm sure we'll figure something out.
Yeah, you're right.
God, I
Let's
so wish
just
I
take
could
a
narrate
good
this.
look around this room, okay?
Right.
Escape. Ooh, yeet.
Escape.
Whoa.
Dry ice is just
What's that
frozen
mean?
carbon dioxide, right?
Yeah, it is.
I wonder how warm it has to get for it to turn back into gas again.
Hell if I know. How is that gonna help us anyway?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I figured we might be able to use it to get out of here.
Carbon dioxide sublimation point is negative 109 degrees.
Ow.
Any warmer than
What?
that, and it'll turn into gas. Any lower,
Why
and it
does she
becomes
know
a
that
solid.
so specifically?
Maybe your dad's a
Yeah.
magician.
Oh,
Who doesn't?
How do you know that?
That makes sense.
Despite my looks, I'm the the queen of random knowledge.
Looks bad to mess up when you're showing off.
What?
Oh,
You wanna
you're
say
so
that one more
cold your
time?
They
mouth's going numb?
actually Ronan.
Yeah, let's fight.
Oh, okay.
You're just doing that on purpose, aren't you?
Kiss her.
Come on,
Kiss
guys.
her.
I like
Don't
how
you
she's
think that's
got this dumb smiley
kinda weird?
face on as her face is literally freezing.
I wonder why it doesn't turn into a liquid first.
This is not the time.
How the hell would
See.
I know? And how
Oh,
the hell
okay.
is that gonna help us get out of here? We don't have time for this crap.
But
this
it
is
can
the
turn
perfect
into a
time.
liquid. Carbon dioxide turns to liquid if you put it under high enough pressure.
There's a pressure
This
cooker
isn't really
outside.
a good time
That's
for a chat about science.
But I was wondering the same thing.
Wondering what?
Wondering why carbon dioxide doesn't turn into a liquid unless it's under pressure.
Right? It just seems
its
weird.
boiling point
Water's a
is below
liquid
its
between
freezing
32
point.
degrees and 212 degrees. So why isn't
Yeah.
that the case for carbon dioxide? H2O
Because
and
it's a different
CO2 are
chemical
pretty
makeup,
similar.
idiot.
No, they're not. They're totally different substances. Look, guys, if we keep this up, we're just gonna freeze to death. You good with that? You want to die talking about sublimation and gases? Because I sure as hell don't. Now let's get back to work. Assuming you
that
don't want to
seems
end
like a
up like a
fine way
pair
to
of
go
ice
out.
sculptures.
Oh, but Jumpy, there's a kind of ice that doesn't turn into liquid when it goes above 32 degrees.
This bitch is crazy.
I heard about it. Its melting point is 96
So,
degrees.
does anyone else want to join me on my theory that she's the one who set this whole fucking thing up?
Ice with a melting
I
point
said
of
that
96
at the
degrees.
beginning.
You mean there's water
is
that
her.
freezes at
It is
96
her.
degrees?
Yeah, well, you could also look at it as ice that won't melt until it's 96
She
degrees.
did stab him in the back, you know.
It doesn't matter.
That's interesting.
Well, it doesn't matter. We need to focus on getting out of here first, or we won't be talking much longer.
Besides, what she's talking about, I think, is Ice Nine, which is fictional. give or take.
Kurt Vonnegut wrote about it. He was the one who wrote the story that made it popular. And I think in his story, like, it propagated.
Yes.
Like, if you drop a chunk of Ice 9 into a cup of water, all of the water will convert into Ice 9.
Yes.
And so some of it gets into the ocean, and it's, like, hugely problematic for humanity.
I think that's, like, the climax of the novel is, like, the pro or antagonist is like, and then he did it. He dropped it in the ocean, and everything was bad at the end. It was like a...
Sounds like a summary of my life.
That was a lot of shit. Okay?
I have an idea. Empty the water bottle onto the frozen handle.
What if we just use the
Carbonated
warm water to
water?
melt the ice?
A bomb. More or less.
Did I miss? Why do we care about the dry ice?
Because
We
apparently
don't.
we need to use it for something. They want us to put it in the water bottle. No, they want us to use the water bottle on the water pipe. I thought that's what they wanted. Does he
Use
want
it
the
against
dry
the
ice first?
Use the dry
I
ice.
think it needs to go into a container.
I have a water
You're
bottle.
saying? I think the dry ice needs to go into a larger container than that. So that might be the pressure cooker of which he is speaking of.
Which is outside.
I would like it if there was like a character in the game, or even if all of the characters in the game like only gave bad advice.
Can we read those tags? Oh. That's interesting.
And we used a chunk of chicken. Oh, because it has to fit through the nozzle of the bottle? Yeah, sure, dude. Do you seem to know what you're doing?
Do you have to like click on the bottle to select its use?
Hook the bottle to the doorknob. Yeah, they're trying to bomb it open. This is...
The rope. Combine the rope with the bottle.
Yep. I don't know what...
I don't know about this one.
Combine the rope with the toy monkey.
Tying the rope on your monkey? What?
That is a
Put water into the bottle with dry ice, and make sure the lid's
You're talking
closed.
about the monkey with the eyeball?
Yes.
Now I just have to
least
put
I am.
this makeshift bomb on the doorknob. Alright,
Go on.
that's set.
And then you've got to get that guy to
So,
drop his
what do we do
fake
now?
eyeball under the
Stand
bathroom
there.
stall, and then
We
you
just need to
replace
give it a
it
little
with the fake
tap.
eyeball from the
The
monkey
bottle's
toy,
already
and
about to pop.
His fake
If
eyeball.
we just throw a rock
for,
or something at it, it'll go off
I
all on
guess
its
like a door
own.
scan or something. I don't
It is a door
small
scanner.
rock.
And you use
What
that
the
monkey later to
fuck?
threaten
Alright,
one of the
this
police
ought to do the trick.
officers. Or no, it's not a
some
police
dry
officer.
ice,
the
huh?
monkey is dressed like
Not
a
a
police
bad
officer.
idea.
And
Don't
okay,
touch
you,
that with
Alright,
your
guys,
bare hands,
stand
idiot.
yeah, you
Actually,
put
we
your
should probably
hands
hide
up
some.
and
Where
do
exactly
the
do you
monkey.
expect us to hide,
And the guy is so
genius?
stupid that
There
he
isn't
actually
really
does
anywhere
it.
big enough.
Yeah,
Don't touch that
there-
dry
look,
ice with your
right
bare
here.
hand.
We can hide in there. Come on, get inside.
And then
Quick.
this locks
That'll be
behind
funny.
us.
All right, here I go. 3,
You know what
4,
touching dry ice with bare
5.
skin does, right?
Yeah,
You're counting
I
the
do
wrong
know.
way.
That's why I say it'll be funny.
He's
That's
counting
checking.
up from 3.
That is a really sad excuse for a joke, man.
Sorry, dude. All right, for real this time. You guys ready?
Yes, whenever you're ready.
Just throw the damn thing.
Everyone
All right,
in this ship
here I
is
go.
Stupid.
3, 2, 1.
It's like my barrel trauma experiences.
Jumpy! The ice on the door! Is it gone?
Yeah, it's gone! The blast must have shattered it. Yes! All right, let's see if it opens.
This is
Hooray! We're out!
exceptionally stupid.
Move! Oh, god
I
damn
feel
it!
like I should have had the donk playing
Fuck!
during that whole fucking
You
thing.
Well, you did
Do
just
not.
grab the grill. What did you
the
think would
F-bomb.
happen? Hey, where's Lotus?
Fucking fuck.
Welcome back. I was starting to get tired of waiting for you guys.
She's the worst.
What
She wasn't much
were
help.
you doing?
What do you mean, what was I doing? I was waiting.
We were gonna die!
Oh, yeah? But you didn't. So everything worked out all right, didn't it?
What the hell?
Just kidding. It might not look like it, but I was really worried.
This is kind of my mood.
Oh, don't give me that crap.
I'm telling the
over here
truth.
being like,
I mean,
"We're gonna
if you
die,"
died,
like,
then I'd be
well,
in
you
trouble
did.
too. If you
So
died,
it's all
then
good.
I'd be stuck here, and I'd die too. See? I did all I could. I even looked around to see if there was anything I could use to pry open the door. But I couldn't find anything. So, all I could do was wait. I mean,
All I had was a
what else
stupid
did you
dry
want me to
ice.
do? Call the cops?
Fine. But there's one thing I have to ask you.
What's that?
You didn't close the door, did you?
Wait, what? You think I closed the door on you? Why would I do something like that? It closed on its own.
Yeah,
I told you before, if you die, then I die too.
Yeah, I guess so.
If she really wanted to kill us, all she had to do was bar the door from the outside. But she didn't. Well, she didn't do anything. She's only lazy, or negligent at least, not an attempted murderer.
Listen,
I have this thought
Well,
several times a
I'm
year.
sorry. I'm sorry I
Is the
doubted.
person lazy or evil?
Oh, yes, well, that's all right. As long as you understand.
It's Hanlon's law, right?
Hey, no more
Don't
screwing
attribute to
around,
stupidity
you
what
two.
could be attributed. No, don't attribute to malice what could be attributed to stupidity.
Break time's over. Especially for
This
you,
kind of
lady.
vaguely
You've
reminds
just been
me of
sitting on
when I
that
used to
fat
watch
ass of
people in
yours
the
while we were
bathroom
freezing to
when Work
death.
forbid.
hey, I like her fat ass.
How rude! I was plenty busy.
I'm
Yeah,
here
yeah.
with Whip
How
on
about
this
you
one.
put all that energy into something besides bitching? Let's go.
Surprised that Nintendo allowed this on the DS, because I don't think I'd ever seen a DS game that had like bitching and fucking.
You saying Nintendo doesn't believe in bitching or fucking?
They
It's
have
just-
some mature games.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah,
It's
true.
I mean, have you
this
never
one
seen?
just seems tonally closer to Professor Layton than like Doom.
I mean, have you never seen what Peach and Bowser do while Mario's trying to make the rescue? How do you think
that is-
Bowser Jr. came to be?
That is my favorite canon.
Yeah. They kind of undo it a little while later, of like Bowser eventually comes clean with Bowser Jr. that Peach is not his mother.
I don't believe Bowser to tell the truth about. Oh, there's Kuro.
So,
She's not in
What
the
hap-
call. She can't hear you.
what happens to that dynamic when you involve the crown?
You know, that's a very good question.
Things get interesting then.
Yeah, they do.
Wait, so if Bowser Jr. is Peach's son,
Yeah.
turtles lay eggs, but people give live birth. So what?
What would you
happened?
like to ask that question out loud for one of us to answer it?
She... I just did.
Yeah, I don't know what more you want from him.
Have you ever seen? Have you ever seen shredded cabbage, sir?
Oh my!
Oh!
I do not know where this is going.
I don't know. I mean, I
The
assume
shell
you're not
would be
talking
coming
about like.
straight through the vaginal cavity, people. What do you think is going to happen?
Oh, turtles are pretty small when they're born.
Alright,
that was like a solved problem because horses do something similar. They have like keratinous hooves that would shred the birth canal, and there's a solution to that which is very organic and weird.
It is very weird. They have a fleshy finger-like protrusion covering of the tip on the ends of the hooves, which like shrivels up and falls off after about a day, but it just makes the hooves like padded because they come out feet first. However, turtles don't have that, and I don't know if that would evolve in a single generation.
What if you gave birth to an egg?
Not enough for any kind of comfort between species.
So what's the over/under on Nintendo DMCAing this fallout after this whole fucking conversation?
Almost none. We have no audience. Why would they care?
Yeah, we're not monetized or anything. Nobody's gonna pay any attention to us.
Better keep quiet about this, Uguay.
I don't think he's here.
Oh.
I don't have the chat up. Hold on.
I do have the chat up, and I still don't think he's here.
All right.
You know, I should have read the item description because I have no idea what kind of paper they're talking about.
You doing some cooking there?
I don't often use paper while cooking. Parchment paper occasionally. Wax paper occasionally. Kind of rarely.
Oh, there's paper in the meat, and the meat is frozen?
Yeah,
is that what's going on?
Don't want to cut it while it's on a grill.
I know one reliable way to warm up the meat.
Napalm?
Pork note.
That would be one of his solutions, yes.
3 plus
Treatise about thermite?
10.
No, it's not corporate finance.
19?
Junpei, shut up.
Let me go back and find the thing.
He's like a completely different character around these two knuckleheads than he was around.
It really is bizarre.
I think Ace was a good influence on him.
I don't know how to get from one side of the room to the other.
Is this a Korean game or
Japanese?
To answer your question, Whit, I would suggest walking.
There's no walk prompt.
What about the keypad?
That's never worked before because it's a DS game.
No, the keypad in the kitchen.
There it is. Alright, boys, figure it out. I don't actually know how many digits we're looking for, but I know we're looking for digits.
So that means I'm exempt from the math now?
Yeah, you're a girl. You can't do math.
That's right. Numbers? What the fuck is that? Is it something you wear?
Three digits. C
9
plus 10 plus F.
Can't be hexadecimal because we wouldn't have a 10. Unless
Is it
means
just the
16.
cipher of the alphabet of letter equals number? C being 3, etc.
316?
Evidently not.
Take it as a no.
666.
No.
If that was one making this game, I'd actually make it so if you did do that, something horrible would happen.
I think it's interesting that we've always been like spoon-fed all the information in excruciating detail. But now when we don't really know what the clue means, none of our partners are like bending over backwards to vomit the answer directly into our lap.
Oh, you know what?
Oh, there we go.
43.
Okay.
Go with the hexadecimal approach, 43.
No, it's absolutely not going to be hexadecimal.
I absolutely believe it's going to be hexadecimal. And if I'm wrong, so be it. Unless... Well, no, nothing. These do suit hexadecimal parameters.
The seafood is
35, 50.
Did we just eat our hard mode with this game?
No.
It's either 43 or 50.
There needs to be 3 digits, dude.
Does there?
Yes.
You can use
Okay, 0, 4, 3.
And explain to me the logic of that again?
Hexadecimal.
Stop saying that like that is what it means. Like, explain that.
Okay, so instead of rolling over when you get from 9 to 10 being 10, you can represent 10 with a single digit that you call A, 11 with B, 12 with C, so on and so forth. And if you stop at 16 being the highest single digit, that's hexadecimal. And he's saying that you can go A, B, C, D, E, F. F is the 16th digit.
Representing 15
10,
because
11,
we start
12,
with 0.
13. Sorry, the 15th, yes. The 15th digit. So it would be 15 plus 10 plus...
15 plus 16. No, yeah, 15 plus 16 plus 12 is 43.
Why 16?
When are you guys going to learn not to, or learn not to doubt me?
Literally never, because you're wrong so often.
Oberdin points in.
Yeah, I'm also not going to reward your racism.
Wait, that worked? No, I had to step away for a moment.
Yes, it worked.
Oh.
Yeah, it did work.
Cool. Nice job.
They made it easy. I'm not going to apologize.
They didn't. I don't know anything about hexadecimal.
Thanks.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about Oberdin.
Oh, it made it easy to be racist.
They made it very easy.
It's
well,
funny.
They made it...
I didn't find it that easy to be racist because I'm not a racist.
I think
back
we've
in the
been here before.
I use knowledge to my advantage.
The elevators are over there, so that means
stereotypes to your advantage.
I went into the kitchen through that door.
Either way,
came out on this side.
That means the map was right.
Looks like. Then let's use it to plan our next move.
I will not reward you for racism.
We need to decide where to go from
As
here,
for that
don't we?
keypad, that was a matter
He's
of
right.
math.
Let's get started.
From the looks of it, there are 4 possible
I
routes.
just can't believe that's one of the puzzles that didn't have a hint button.
Let's just keep it simple and call them A, B, C, and D. First, A and B.
They both seem to connect to a room that looks L-shaped.
It'll give you a hint.
Yeah, there were 2 doors.
Maybe that's also possible.
But they were both locked. We couldn't open them.
Now, route C. This goes all the way to the main staircase.
That means it's door 5, one of the numbered doors.
Then do you think we would meet up with the other 4 after this hallway?
Have this fucking map on the other route?
No, I don't think we
did
will.
have it, but nobody
Why
ever
not?
consulted it.
Look, there by the stairs. See how the gate is opened? When we went into the kitchen, it was closed.
So the other group was
But it's open
clearly
now.
just the idiot squad.
What do you think that means?
They opened it.
Most likely.
And if we take Route C, we're
Why
going
is it
backwards.
blue?
Oh, that was memory vision.
That would be pointless.
Then that means...
Fuck off!
Route D, then.
Go down with the D.
D it is.
Yup, Route D.
Then we're set.
Silver later.
Everything looks okay here.
Let's check the next deck just to be sure.
Yeah, just like I thought. D-Deck is totally underwater.
Just like the bottom of the central staircase.
At least the water level hasn't really changed.
Small comfort.
May as well head back to C-Deck.
What else is here?
There are 2 elevators over there at the top of the stairs, just like the floor above.
Hold on. These are kind of different. See? There's a card reader on the side.
Another strange mark.
Hey, look! It's Lotus's symbol.
Mercury?
Huh?
See? It's the woman symbol with horns on it. That seems like...
Oh, we made that joke in the
ouch.
last playthrough, and someone laughed.
Is that about the mark again?
Nothing.
How hard did she just punch him?
This is a Mercury symbol.
Where did
The
she
horns
punch him?
symbolize the wings on Hermes'
Well,
staff.
clearly the head, because he blacked the fuck out for a
Hermes,
second.
herpes, whatever. If we can't get this thing to
Beautiful
work,
writing.
these elevators aren't going to.
Ah!
The
In other words,
localization.
we need a key
just
card with the
perfect.
Mercury symbol on it.
Probably.
I guess we
One
can't
of the
get on
things
then.
I'm looking forward to
Let's just
most
disregard the
once the
elevators for
pandemic
now.
is over
How about this hallway on
is
the left?
visiting
Herpes.
you and Kuro and watching some more
Whoa,
ghost stories.
There's so many doors.
Oh, I was thinking about that a few weeks ago.
Damn it. If we try and search all these, the sun's gonna go down before we've done half of them.
I think the sun already set.
I have a feeling this ship is the only thing that's
Well,
going
let
to
me
be
know
going
when
down
that'll be,
anytime
so you know
soon.
I can show up.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
even
That
worse.
doesn't have to be true.
What kind? Oh, no, thank you.
Well,
Junpei could
we
certainly
can come
go
back
down.
to this hallway later. Let's check the hallway on the other side, shall we?
Time to head back to the stairs.
And now the right hallway.
I'm proud of them for
There are
not
doors here
making
too.
nothing here
Well, I guess it's
being
just
done but
4
the
this
ship
time.
joke.
Has anybody here ever joined the
He
mild?
did make that joke.
No, but he didn't make a joke off of it. It didn't rebound to a joke.
Oh.
Let's open them.
All
I
right.
was half
Let's start with...
expecting,
It isn't
I
locked.
was half expecting
I'm going to
Lotus
open
say
it.
something like, yeah, I bet when you're involved, nothing ever goes down.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There was no commentary on him or his character.
Missed opportunity to join the Mile Deep Club. We've been here before.
I wonder if that's actually a
The
thing.
hell is this? This
Like the
place is
submarine cruise.
huge.
I'm
Oh,
told
there
that
are beds
people on
everywhere.
submarines don't
Is-
have enough
Is
privacy.
this a hospital?
It
to
definitely
fuck,
has the
so
smell.
they just jerk
Could
off in
be.
the showers,
I see
and it's just
medicine
accepted.
cabinets
So,
and surgical
why-
tools.
Everyone jerks off in these showers.
Hey,
Why
look
don't
there.
they fill
The 4 doors at the
submarines
end.
full of people who are already into that?
Why don't
The
we?
left door says 3.
and
The
an
second door
orgy
is blank,
submarine,
but the third
Yeah.
has a... And the rightmost door
a
is 8.
nuclear-powered
There's no
orgy
doubt.
sub
They're numbered doors.
Yeah.
with Triton missiles.
Why is the second door
We-
blank?
We just
That seems
make
kinda
1/3
strange, don't you
of
think?
our nuclear triad.
No point
into-
worrying about it right
we
now.
just give over
Let's see
those
if these will
nuclear
open
weapons
first.
to the deviants.
Yes, that sounds like a good plan.
Fueled by raw semen.
Ah!
Just make sure you keep churning it like a concrete
no
truck.
use.
Otherwise, it'll crust up
Well,
and be
of
no
course.
good.
That's really very bad.
If it was
to
that
think
easy to
about
open
it.
these doors, what would
Okay,
be the
that,
point of the
that
Notary
might
game?
have been a bit too far.
We have to activate
Found
the
your
red,
limit,
or the
have we?
numbered doors won't.
Finally.
Wait a minute.
What's wrong?
Look, the display on the red. There's nothing on it.
I
Huh?
did actually kind of gag a little when he described that.
Don't you remember? The red at the
I
central
feel
staircase?
accomplished.
If no one was inside, it said vacant.
Are you proud of yourself?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
You're
very.
right.
But this one,
There's nothing on it.
right?
I wonder if it's broken.
Only one way to find out.
Oh, didn't when we got here this last time we suspected Lotus of sabotaging it because she was alone with it or something?
It's not responding.
I don't know if it was
Yeah,
sabotage,
how about the red
but
on door
somebody did
7?
repair it.
And door 3?
None of them are working.
What does it mean?
I knew it. They're broken. Zero sure sucks at maintenance.
No, that's impossible. You really think Zero, who prepared all of this, would make such a stupid, simple mistake?
Maybe.
It's not a simple
that doesn't
mistake. He's
explain why
jerking
this
your
thing
chain.
ain't
You're not
working.
actually going to live.
The
I
appeal to
believe the
authority,
bottom
a
of the
logical
device has been
fallacy.
removed.
Snake!
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 Ace! Clover! 7!
How?
How did you
Whatever
guys...
your hair was.
How did you end up here?
You're not wrong.
That's my line?
Yeah, I didn't see much of a rack on 7.
Perhaps
so.
we should
That's a
exchange
Bowser's worth
information.
of hair.
And that was the story about how we got through
There
the
you have
escape
it.
room.
Our half of the story.
No.
Okay,
No
let me see if I got
flashback.
all this straight.
No.
When you guys got here, the bases for the Reds were already gone.
And you looked all over this room, but you couldn't find anything.
So you figured that there might be something in the hallway with all the doors.
So you went and had a look?
Yeah.
And while you were looking around, you heard voices.
Uh-huh. So you followed the voices and came back here.
Indeed. And that was how we found you.
Why don't we check those 3 Reds again, just in case?
You're right. Huh.
I forgot
There's a
how
long, thin gap on the bottom.
the jacket Snake has is.
I think it's a slot for something. Probably electronic.
Well, this
Then
isn't
again,
good.
he is blind, so that probably
If the
factors
red
into
is
his fashion
inactive,
sense.
we can't keep going.
Well, what about that hallway over there? Isn't there anywhere else we can go?
No, there isn't. There are plenty more hospital rooms, but nothing else.
Hospital rooms. That's what's
You're
behind
going
all those doors?
nowhere.
Yes. There are a number of individual rooms in addition to this large one.
There was a door at the end of the hallway, but it was locked.
There was an astrological symbol engraved near the keyhole, however. I was able to get a good feel of it. I believe it was the symbol of Jupiter.
Not again. Those goddamn things are everywhere.
I wonder what they all mean.
While we're asking what things mean, what's the deal with this room? I mean, I thought this was a cruise ship, but I can't imagine a cruise ship would have a hospital like this.
Well, I figure it's probably a hospital ship. Chances are it's the Gigantic.
The Gigantic?
What is this gigantic?
The Gigantic.
It's a ship.
She was a sister ship to the Titanic, built in the early 20th century. Actually, the Titanic had 2 sister ships, and they looked exactly the same. The Gigantic was said to be one of them. They intended to make her a passenger liner like the Titanic, but World War I began soon after the ship launched. The British Navy took her over and made her a hospital ship. At some point during the war, the Gigantic was damaged by a German mine in the Aegean Sea. She ran aground afterwards, so she didn't end up sunk. What happened to her after that? One theory going around is that a man named Lord Gourdane bought her. Seemed like he'd been one of the few to survive the Titanic sinking. That trauma turned him into some kind of obsessive collector of all things related to the Titanic. Soon enough, the guy wanted the Titanic itself. Which was impossible, of course. It's stuck at the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean. But the Gigantic wasn't. And seeing as she was identical...
So you're saying this Lord Gourdane bought this ship?
Yeah, at least I think I am.
That's impossible. No way we're in some boat that's almost 100 years old.
Pipe down, just pay attention. What, that's it? Well, have you got
Why
any
is
proof?
that possible?
Proof?
Proof that this ship is really the Gigantic.
Well, this ship's got stuff that's like the Titanic and a hospital ship. So, I just figured...
Oh, for goodness. Don't tell me that's your only reason.
No, I've got more.
Like?
Well,
I mean, do you have a better guess, bitch?
I don't know.
Working hard and frantic.
I guess your memory isn't back yet, is it?
Gigantic Captain
Yeah.
Salty's new
Sorry
ship
about
is so fantastic.
Oh my god.
Hey, whoa, wait a minute.
I
Memory
knew
is
somebody would
back?
understand that.
Wow, what a reference.
Yeah.
Your point being?
Wait, was I the only one that didn't know? Why?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I guess I didn't tell you, huh? I told the rest of them before we ran into you on the stairs. I told them I couldn't remember a damn thing from before I woke up.
What?
Huh.
Seven also told us about a chemical that all transformed from one product to another product across the globe
sounds like the clock
overnight.
in the main stairway.
Alchemy. Led into gold.
10?
But it wasn't. It was
11,
like dish soap
12.
into
12.
poisonous dish soap.
Yeah, I don't remember the story.
It's midnight.
But I vaguely remember.
Then
what
we've
you're
still
talking about.
got
I just
6
don't remember
hours
the
left,
details.
right?
We don't have any time to screw around. Let's get going. We gotta find the missing parts for the Reds.
What do you mean, find? How on earth do you propose we do that?
We've looked everywhere in this room. That only leaves one place to look.
I disagree.
One?
We have plenty of time to screw
Well,
around.
not just one.
Wait. Don't tell me you mean we need to search all of the other rooms.
Don't freak out. We've already searched 4 of them.
4 rooms?
We just have to split up the rest between the 8 of us. If each of us can do 6 rooms apiece, we'll have the other 48 rooms cleared in no time.
There are 48
That's not what
other
the words
rooms?
say.
Maybe?
Voice actors and voice directors do get a little bit of leeway when it comes to localization and translation. They're allowed to make on-the-spot calls like that. For
All right,
clarity's
so
sake.
everyone knows which area they're searching?
Yeah.
Yes.
We'll all meet up when the clock goes off again. How about in that room with all the beds?
Yeah. Sounds straightforward enough.
I'll shout if I find any of the components we need.
I hope we can find them within the time limit.
If we can't, then we'll just have to come up with another plan.
Right. Then let's do this.
I wonder if Snake will go off by himself this time, because I think last time, we made some disagreement with him and it made him unhappy?
Yeah.
Does that sound familiar?
And then he fucking
No?
That's
died.
1. I better get back to the others.
He turned inside out and then he exploded.
Well, that wasn't his first step.
Huh?
Listen, let me have my Galaxy Quest references.
He's gone
What are they
again.
doing over there? What happened, guys?
Bye.
Jumpy, look!
Vacant? Come on, guys. Who was it? I thought we were supposed to yell if we found it.
Well...
What the hell? What is up with you guys?
Well, that's the thing. We don't know.
You don't know?
When I got back, it was already like this. There was no one else here. That means I was the first one back, but the missing parts were already back in the red.
What? Let me see. You're right. It's in there. What about the other 2?
They're the same.
Let me take a look. It's just as you said. All right, I just want to be sure here. Nobody has any idea what the hell happened here, right?
Correct.
None.
Huh. Wait a
Nobody
minute.
knows shit, Captain.
Where's Snake?
We ain't found shit.
Does that mean that he found them?
I've no idea. There's nothing to suggest it, but nothing to suggest he didn't either.
I don't suppose we'll know until we can ask him in person.
Well, whatever he did or didn't do, he's pretty damn late. What the hell is he up to?
Maybe he's lost.
Yeah, well, that seems likely. Dude can't see. I don't know how he gets around in the first place.
No! That's impossible! Yeah, my brother's blind, but he's got really great hearing. He can get around as well as anyone who can see. So he couldn't get lost. That's impossible!
I don't think blind people actually have echolocation.
You know, what's really interesting is there is a little... It's obviously not like they get pangs off of stuff. But I remember from the Ray Charles biopic, he very specifically would wear very hard-soled shoes because you can hear when you are walking near an open doorway.
Yep.
I'm gonna go look for him!
Now, obviously, this game is taking it to the
Hey, hold on,
nth
Clover.
degree,
Wait!
but you can
Well,
get
that
a
didn't
little
work.
bit, especially when that's
Damn it.
all you
What should we do now?
You get some limited spatial recognition from...
Oh, yeah.
Well, the red is working now.
It is approximately equivalent to a sighted person's
We're not leaving two people
vision.
behind. We should go look for them.
Oh,
because that portion of the brain isn't being used for anything, and so it kind of takes over. And it uses the sound to form
Excellent
images.
idea. We just wasted a bunch of time looking for some piece of electronic junk. Now let's waste some more by looking for a couple of idiots.
Wasn't there a hard
Then
game
remain
either
here if you
coming
feel
out
you must,
or
but there's no
released where you
time.
played a blind person?
We've only 5
That
hours
wouldn't
left.
shock me.
There was that game where you played as a deaf person, and it was
Let's split up.
not great.
Oh my goodness.
All right,
Was it not great in that it scared you, or was it not great in that it was actually a bad game?
It was a really bad game. The controls were terrible. The graphics were fairly embarrassing. Well, it was FMV until the fighting. And then the character looked like an awful wax figure. And there were no subtitles. You had to try and read lips.
Once you beat the game once, then you would unlock being able to
I'll be over here.
Play the game with sound.
See you all later.
Terrible.
The thing is, the character could read lips, so nobody was signing or writing or anything. But
All right,
the player
we should go too.
probably can't read lips.
Yes, let's go. But
oh, it was
where
awful.
should we start?
It was a
Let's see.
made a brief round on YouTube with the gameplay channels.
How about the casino on B deck?
Okay,
because it was so funny.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
I was talking about.
Isn't it obvious?
I'm just not seeing it.
Really?
Hold up.
Maybe.
I don't
Hold
think
up, though.
that's
We've
the
been to
problem.
the
Oh,
casino.
by the way, I've got a proposal for you two.
What is it?
Well, I don't like to beat around. Why don't we?
There you go.
Team up?
Yeah. I'm saying, why don't we go through a numbered door?
Even if we wanted to, that's impossible.
Why?
Jumpy's bracelet number is 5. Our digital route, but there's no the only doors.
Then we add another.
Huh?
Who?
What? Isn't that 7?
Oh, 5 plus 6, the digital root. Wait a minute. What about the other ace, snake?
Well, why don't you add them?
1 plus 2 plus and 1 plus 0. The digital root for those.
That's right.
And you know the number.
Of course I know that.
No!
Of course not. Once we get off, then we wouldn't.
Don't try to. I don't think you do.
Really?
You remember, even if we met, there's no.
Well, you never know.
No. Even if we brought the 4 of us.
Boy, they're stuttering an awful
It
lot
is
and
hidden.
interrupting each other.
Seek a way out.
We've seen all this part already.
The digital route.
That's right. Unless we bring ace 2.
Oh,
Unfortunate.
Well, let's try a way to get out of here.
that's impossible. And you do know the number 9?
Huh?
Yeah. No.
You're skipping over a really. Is that. That means 3 people will die. That's.
Do you think I could have them? There's some things.
That didn't turn out to be a very pleasant conversation.
Yeah. Well, regardless, let's just focus on finding Snake for now, okay?
Yes, you're right. We can think about those other things later.
Yeah. All right. Where should we go next?
Why the fuck did he call him Snake? I forget.
His number was 2. Like
Let's go
Snake
take a look
Eyes.
at the first.
Snake Eyes.
Oh.
So, this is the flow menu. We have now done both of these paths. Did we still not get this key?
I mean, we've covered both paths, so.
I wonder if it was in the first escape room. Interesting.
Should we just jump to the next step then?
I don't know if we can.
How did we do it the first time?
I think that was the time where we could. Oh, I double clicked. I like quadruple
Well,
clicked.
we really
but-
don't have a choice now. We can't let his sacrifice go to waste. Right?
Like you even mean
When
that?
in doubt.
Oh,
mash
this is the
mouth
time
button.
that Ace was
You say
like,
something?
gonna
No,
die now.
nothing.
Yeah, but we're not done choosing yet, are we?
Huh?
Well, we haven't decided.
Ah, yes.
enough of You first, Lotus.
It's the same
Got
here?
it. You're next.
I'll take...
What?
Who, me?
Oh, you're gonna...
All right, Junpei.
Is anybody... Okay, so we went through door 7, I guess, judging by that faded out choice.
Yep.
My vote is 8.
I have no preference.
What did we do last time?
7. Evidently.
Alright. 8 it should be.
Okay. 8. Yeah. All right, then. That means June's got to...
What?
What? If the 6 of us are gonna... There are only 3... Have 3, 5, 4, 4, 3... There are no other In other words, 3 and 4, and 7 and 8 can never... You get it now?
Oh no, you're saying we aren't...
Hey, come on. We gotta split up. This is just like when we went into the 4 and 5 doors, remember? We got split up then too, but we all met back up. I'll bet 7 and 8 are just like that.
You mean they're connected somewhere?
Yeah, probably.
Everything's connected somewhere.
I'm sure they're gonna connect somewhere.
Why? What makes you think so?
If they don't, then neither team can get through door 9. In other words, the game would end right here. Zero's been on top of his shit so far. I don't think he'd blow it now. I'm damn sure that son of a bitch wants to have his fun as long as possible. He's not gonna end this game until we get through the 9 door.
Everything's gonna be fine. We're gonna see each other again.
Yes. Promise?
You guys are done, right? Anyway, that's pretty much it. Clover and I will both go into separate groups. I figure I'll take 7 and Clover can take 8. Any problems with that, Clover?
Whatever.
What's she cackling about?
A video on Tumblr. Oh, that really got her. I don't know what it is.
One hell of a video.
Find out what it is and link it to the Discord. I demand. I demand it.
Curl, everyone wants you to link it to Discord. Are they gonna understand it? Okay. Oh, it's a Skyrim joke.
Are you ready?
Oh boy.
Yes, dear.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then shall we go?
It's going in Whisper Squad. She's still
It's
like
open.
half laughing. I can't understand what she's saying.
Hurry!
June.
Jumpy.
What the hell are you doing?
Ah.
Yeah, that was weird.
81 seconds left. Hurry!
Ugh.
Oh, we didn't even have to look.
Well, that was the biggest fucking anticlimax.
Pointless.
Alice likes it.
What an unpleasant girl.
Oh,
I
let
bet
me.
she's not very popular with the boys.
Maybe pairing these two together was a mistake. Too late now. I better catch up to them.
Oh, it's a dead end. There's a door on the left, though.
By the 9, he was ready to end it.
It's a dead end aside from the
laboratory?
doors.
Huh.
That doesn't sound very pleasant. I don't like the look of this place.
That sign
Me either.
clearly says
But there aren't any other
laboratory.
doors. It's not like we have a lot of choices.
Junpei,
Let's take a look at this
please.
hilarious
You
thing
first.
that has been posted.
Ugh, fine.
Now?
Yeah, Admiral did.
All
I
right.
do what I want.
I mean, I'm not gonna. I have to keep clicking.
You know, I think
do
the
what I
window
want.
looks into another room.
Maybe it's for monitoring something.
What the hell?
Silver is laughing.
It looks so creepy.
It's kind of like that doll is waiting for surgery.
This is a laboratory, right?
That is pretty
I'd say
funny.
it's more like it's waiting to be experimented on.
Ooh,
It's creepy either way. You don't think that thing's gonna suddenly sit up or something, do you?
well, I don't know.
And Alpha's laughing.
Fantastic.
I mean, look at all those cables sticking out of it. If we press the
Only
wrong
Jackie
button,
remains
I don't know.
Absolutely fantastic.
I'll look at it later.
Stop it. Just thinking about it is terrifying.
I have responsibilities.
Wait, where's Clover?
Already?
I think I should do this. I'm the most qualified surgeon.
What is she?
Yeah, sure, alright.
What are you talking about?
I'm totally still not
I'm just worried
traumatized
about
watching you just fucking murder people's
You've been
brains
real
over
quiet.
and over again.
What? I can't be quiet if I want to?
I mean...
Well, I mean, of course you can.
I stand by my decision to wake the guy
Okay
up
then.
who had his
If I
aorta
can be
hanging
quiet
out.
if I want, just leave me alone, okay?
No, I can't do that. We gotta work together.
Junpei, you just don't get it! My brother's not the kind of person who'd just leave me behind! Something happened to him! Something bad.
Yeah.
What happened?
Look, just don't bother me, okay? Leave me alone.
Hey, wait, Clover! Hold on! That way is...
I told you to leave me alone!
If you're not going to contribute, we're just going to kill you.
What if we just
What the heck? What's going on here?
Hang on. I'll get it open.
There you are.
You'll never do it on your own.
Damn it! It's not moving.
Wait! Are you gonna give up? Just like that?
No, I'm not giving up. This has got to be another one of Zero's puzzles.
You made a choice, I'm making a choice. Now
If it is,
scram
then
and
there's
go be
gotta be a way
alone
to
just
open
like
it.
you wanted.
Just what I was thinking. Now all we gotta do is find it. Lotus and I can look around out here. Clover, you're gonna have to see if you can find anything in there.
Oh, yes, I'm on it.
Look at my special eyes.
My brand!
Well,
Let me in! Let me in! Extra.
Oh boy.
oh good, a beverage.
Drink it! Drink it all.
Most likely.
It's kind of weird having a computer here.
Let's see if there's anything he's on. No. Maybe it's a Macintosh?
Yeah.
Maybe it's a workstation.
Maybe it's an abacus. How about with a key?
As soon as we find one.
Anybody want to take a guess where the key is?
Probably in the room, and Clover has to do something to get it to us.
In the lab, yeah. Yeah, that's right. Let's just slip it in.
Yeah. Well, you should always plug your electronics into a grounded outlet, but They probably didn't have outlets on the Titanic, but that's fine.
Certainly not anything modern, anyway.
Well, worth trying. How are the power cables over there?
Why is there a robot in there?
Remember how in the, like, operating theater there were, like, mannequins? I suspect it's a little like that.
Under my watch, the mannequins wouldn't have survived either.
Nobody survives!
Alright, slow down there, Pyramid Head.
Yeah,
not the patients, not their loved ones, not the nurses.
Now hold
not
on.
The entire department.
Now hold on. I had one patient survive.
Yeah, because you fucked up.
Yeah.
Talking about hospitals and fucking up, I was linked an article about how a hospital up in Washington State fucked up real bad because they brought in the lowest bidders to remove cesium from a, I think it was an x-ray machine or something, and they just cut into it.
No. Oh no!
And turned it into a Chernobyl-level fucking disaster.
It was not Chernobyl level, surely, or we all would have known about it.
Well, it was pretty bad.
That's like you hire some guys and they can mitigate it for like $30,000, but that's still like very bad for anyone who is around it before the mitigation crew could come in.
They had to like clean out all the vents and everything because the shit had gone everywhere.
Yeah, my old landlady's husband, his company fixes nuclear, he is the company, it's basically just him, but he fixes nuclear-based medical equipment. He probably doesn't work out in Washington State, but as far as I know, he's never caused any particular disasters. I believe you can be trained for doing that correctly, and it just sounds like these people were not.
No, that worked.
What? Huh? It's running on its own?
It certainly looks like it.
Isn't that kinda weird?
It's time
What?
to hack the planet.
Well, it's not connected to the main computer, right? There's just this keyboard and monitor. The only cable
Wireless,
connected to
idiot.
this thing is the power cable we just plugged in. So, why is it working?
Maybe it's a wireless display.
Is that a thing?
A wireless
Why
display?
do they care? It's
Yes,
just working.
it connects to your computer wirelessly, hence the name. Have you
Sure.
been living in a cave, Junpei?
Is that normal?
Yes, at least where I work.
Yeah, I imagine that could be a thing.
Oh.
Oh,
Hang
it
on.
stopped.
She's not a professional entertainer?
Pass with a colon.
Might be a side gig.
Looks like we need to enter a password.
Maybe she's
Again,
just an extra.
There must be a hint around here somewhere.
Could you go take a look?
Yeah, I'm on it. What are you going to do?
I'll see if I can do something about this on my own.
On your own?
She's
Yep,
gonna type
on my
admin.
own.
Lotus?
All right.
Jesus
Let's kick some
Christ.
ass.
Service.
Wow, that's not what humans look like. Hey, Kuro, you want to see a bad picture?
Kuro, come here.
It really does get worse the longer you look at it. from the art perspective.
As someone with titties bigger than those, I can assure you that one, her nipples are just fucking missing, and two, no, they would not be being held up by whatever that fucking thing is that wishes it were a bra. Okay, they would be popping out of those the second she even took a breath. Also, why the fuck are they so far down her chest? What is happening? Why are her arms so what is going on?
Yeah.
What is happening? They are halfway down her chest. They start halfway down. They don't even start until they're like mid-chest. What is going on?
If you had a breast of that size, it would not
And you do.
jut out at a 90-degree angle without some degree of slope down from the collarbone. Like, yes, breasts are lower than many people give them credit for. But if it's propped up like that,
I own a pair of eye-size knockers.
Size I as in eye cup, not
This is useful information for me.
The point is,
Kuro, we
as
love
someone who
you.
is intimately familiar with size I breasts, on the receiving end, I guess you would say, I also know that this ain't right. This really no good.
What happened here? The artist
What have they done with
had to. The artist had to draw the weird glued-on jewelry.
Why are her fingers so damn long? Holy shit.
And didn't know how to draw that.
At a slant?
Damn, baby, what
Yeah.
All right, Kuro, don't be gross.
Well, this really frosts my
What'd she
cookie
do?
down.
I'm gonna be gross.
What'd she do?
I mean, they probably snap like twigs, judging by those fucking arms.
Kuro's making lewd the shoulders, I honestly think, are the thing that upsets me the most.
Kuro, we love you
The
and your
shape of the
grossness.
shoulders might be the dress, but like they're still too thin to like
Just
exist.
if the sleeve is what's making the puff be that weird, then they're even smaller than they need to be, and they need to be bigger than the sleeve.
What
I'm
if those
annoyed.
are?
I'm
What
annoyed
if
because
those
there's just more
are?
glue on bullcrap.
It's no good, is what it is.
And before the tits are glued on too.
Far down and they start, and it's a 90-degree.
That's the thing, is when you're wearing your bra and your tits do the 90-degree thing, that's when they're high. When you're not wearing your bra, breasts are low. You can't do both.
They don't even do the 90-degree angle unless I'm in a corset.
That's true. I mean, the corset was a special case.
But even in a bra, they still slope.
If her breasts are going to be that low, they have to be braless and hanging. If her breasts are going to be that propped up, they need to be higher. That's how it
I don't think they'd even be like that if they were fake.
Face plant in and take a nap.
Yeah, for them to be propped. Trust me, we know what we're talking about. We're experts. And that's why this anatomy is bad, children.
Do we want to have a TED talk about this?
Good. I'm sure Ted wouldn't let it, but TEDx will accept literally anyone for anything. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Do it!
Fan service.
Oh no! Why did his eyes go there?
Wait, what?
Boys like boobs.
Oh,
Didn't
I
expect
think he's
that, did ya?
supposed to be looking at her hands, but he's not.
No, he's not.
Of course I didn't. You're typing so fast. I can't even see your
That's
fingers.
not where my eyes are looking.
You're not even looking at her
Yeah,
fingers.
of course you
Whoa.
can't see her fingers.
Well, at any rate, you're pretty amazing.
Did you fall for me again?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What do you mean again? I'm not into you.
I know. Don't be so stubborn, shy boy.
I am not being stubborn. I am not shy, and I am not a boy.
So what are you then?
I am a young, healthy, 21-year-old
Congratulations on
man.
the transition, man.
Yeah,
I'm
right?
not gonna fall
years
for an
old.
old
Congrats
lady like you.
Old
Okay.
lady. Did you just say old lady?
What I really wanted was for this next panel to just be left hand on the keyboard, right hand up in a fist into his nose. Just like rotational
well,
upward punch.
Good night, Jumpy.
I've had enough of you. Go somewhere else. You're
atomic punch coming.
What?
Go see if you can find a password hint or something. I'll try and open this from here. You're distracting me. Go. Now.
Fine. I guess I'll go.
He deserves worse.
Take a hit. Take a hit.
I'm surprised he didn't get
No clues whatsoever. Clover didn't find anything useful in the laboratory either.
An unnatural shape like that, you better not fuck with them, because they're probably a cyborg.
Looks like we've hit a dead end this time.
All right. Bullseye. Junpei, I did it.
What? Let me see.
What
is
else
that?
Did you do? Apparently
I don't have any idea. It just showed up after I cracked the password.
Please, no.
You think it's a puzzle?
It certainly looks like one.
Huh? Aren't you gonna, I don't know, do more computer stuff?
This is what I think it is. I can name this
I
tune
can't
in
do
4
anymore.
clicks.
It won't let me do any more programming.
This is a.
Oh, Jesus
you
Christ.
click
I
and
hate
it
this
flips.
line. Ugh. Goddamn fucking writers. It won't let me do any more programming.
That's not how it works. That's not how any of this works.
I used up all my code hacking the back door in the mainframe.
The password is always swordfish. God damn, that's bad. That's a bad line. Oof. Capital O, oof. Sorry, I
F
just...
or PH
keyboard.
in your oof.
I had to...
I will be right back, and
Nothing.
he'll be angry in the bathroom. For
Okay, what she meant was typing.
So, there's nothing more I can do.
Not programming.
Well, I guess I'll leave this to you then, Junpei.
What?
Let me take a break, all right? I did my part.
Well, I guess you're right. Thanks, Lotus.
No problem. And make sure you know when you should thank people.
Now, I better take care of this myself. No more relying on anyone else.
That's a weird thing for him to say.
Yeah.
Does anybody else know the solution?
Alpha, you said you've seen this. Is this one of those... Is it a switch puzzle?
It's a
Pretty
hammer
much.
watch puzzle.
Yep. Nope.
Alright, tell me how it goes.
Red corner.
Bottom
There's
right,
three
you mean?
red corners.
Any red corner. Red corner. Red corner. Center. It's an adjacency puzzle.
Ah.
Nice.
All this DOS stuff really helped me out.
Yeah, because nobody had learned any game design yet.
Yeah.
What happened?
Alpha's played every MS-DOS game in the world, and that's why he knows the answers to all these old math puzzles, because that was what had to pass for game design back then.
Nerd.
And I'm damn proud of it. Okay, so one of those is the door key, and one of those is probably the machine key.
Nope. One is for the Earth key.
Well, that door key, anyway. Yeah.
And then one is
Hey,
the activation
Junpei,
fig for
do you
the
have-
computer.
What's up?
What do you want?
Never mind.
Hey, hold on a minute. What does...
Sorry.
What was
Just
that?
forget about
Sorry.
it. It's
I'm
nothing.
about to pop some peppers.
What the hell was
Oh,
that?
fuck off!
I'll mute myself while I'm prepping my peppers.
Thank you.
I'm going to somehow inflict a pepper-related death upon it.
I
Wait,
think it's probably
Silver.
just a slang for cooking noise.
Wait, Silver, by yourself?
Don't
Could
encourage
you
him.
bring me my meds? And you should take yours if you haven't, but I bet you have. I do need a beverage, but the water bottle will be fine.
Kirk, do you remember the last time I visited you? You randomly had these super hot peppers, and we thought it would be a good idea to eat them.
I distinctly remember I was making food, and you said, Kirk, anything that you give me, I will put in my mouth. And so I handed you a habanero pepper.
Oh my!
And you doubled down on your claim.
You need to be careful making statements like that. I'm just saying.
I am a man of my word.
Why is Junpei asking Clover to play with it?
Because that's what we've devolved into.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you. Okay, good night.
Good night, Kuro.
At least one person says good night.
Bye.
I said good night too.
I like how the person who writes and draws so much smut call us degenerates.
Degenerate is an interesting word, because it implies that we were great once, but we've fallen from grace. I think that's like an interesting term for someone who likes weird sex.
In that case, thank you, Kuro. It's very nice for you to imply that we were once great.
It's the nicest thing anyone's ever said about us.
It's not true.
I mean, it
But
still
it's
feels
nice.
good. It still feels good to hear a word of encouragement.
Uh-huh. Talking about Rex.
I heard a very faint... Wait, what?
What?
So there was an ink
That's
stain,
mine.
and we gave her the ethanol that we found to erase the ink. Because alcohol is the cure for permanent marker.
Alcohol is
know
the
that.
cure for an awful lot of things.
It is the solvent.
Alcohol or nail polish remover. A nail polish remover is kind of aggressive.
I mean, how much proof is nail polish remover?
Well, I mean,
don't know.
it's acetone, so...
I don't think it follows the same grading pattern.
That's not gonna stop me from looking this up and being called an idiot by Google.
Yeah, do it.
Acetone, how many proof? It is prepared from a special denatured alcohol solution and contains approximately 70% by volume of pure concentrated alcohol. So the answer would be 140 proof.
The thing about denatured is that the denaturing process is they add poison.
I never said this was healthy to drink.
He's just planning for the very last AlphaWit stream.
Don't even know when that would be.
Well, we survived 2020.
Somehow. Well then, I suggest you get it up, Junpei. Did we stick the key in the hole yet?
Yeah, it turned that on, and that turned on this thing in here.
Okay.
The thingy-wingy.
And I thought I did some damage with my tumor surgeries.
Wow.
Oh no.
What?
Oh no.
I heard a sound. Yeah.
Get out now.
Fuck out.
Smoke inhalation.
Works fast.
You're gonna die.
Okay, bye.
What are we doing?
Leaving.
So the ship is now sinking and on fire.
We didn't have to... And we did not have to perform surgery.
Thank God we got out of there.
Yeah.
That was the other part.
Finally.
Oh, yeah. All right, let's go.
Okay.
Damn, none of these open. They're all locked.
How about
None
that
of what
one?
open?
Good question.
Let's hope this is the door with the prize.
Jumpy!
Huh? June? Santa!
No friends.
7!
Claw hands.
Hey, what are you
Wow,
guys doing
everybody's
here?
got claw hands.
Lots of claw hands.
What? But we didn't...
Hey guys, could you come take a look at this?
Hey, on the wall.
A map
C
of the
deck
ship's
map.
interior?
It says C deck.
So it's the map for this floor then?
Map.
Door 7. And...
Door 8. Yep, they both eventually end up at this hallway.
Yeah, isn't that what I said? We aren't going to just split up permanently till we find door 9. We might get separated for a little while, but we'll see each other again. Otherwise, we won't be able to open door 9. And that's how the nonary game works.
Wait a sec. This leads to...
Oh.
You've got to be kidding me.
We may as well go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Almost forgot. We should keep this.
Ready? I'm gonna open it.
I knew it. We're back.
Silver, I don't like that. I don't like what you posted.
In the hospital room.
Silver, did you post something cursed?
I see. I believe I understand what you're saying.
I don't like it.
The 6 of you split into 2 teams, and you solved the puzzles in the operating room and the laboratory, and then met one another in the hallway after opening your respective locked doors. At any rate, I feel a bit silly for my little show. I know I said I was sure you'd come back for me. I didn't think it would happen so soon, though.
Well, we saw each other again. Anyway, I said we get out. We found the key we need.
The key?
Ain't that what I just said? I'm talking about the Jupiter key. We found it in the opera. Here.
Whoa.
Nice.
Jeez. I see. So...
I'm gonna let you hold on to that, all right?
Yeah, on it.
So how many unused keys do we have now?
He almost had a drop of Jupiter in his hair.
Did we miss keys? Or doors?
The Earth key and the Jupiter key by the looks of it.
I truly don't know how this works.
Wait, go up, go up. That unlocked one right there. That was not unlocked the last time we looked at this flow.
No, it was this one up here.
Oh, was that one unlocked?
I don't even think it was there.
Huh. Anyway, can we make a jump to that path then?
Which path?
Well...
I don't think we can go back in time.
Well... Here's what I know now. That key up there is marked unlocked, so there must be a way to actually go that way now. So we can't go back, huh?
I don't think that makes any sense.
Can we try? Just for shits and giggles. Either that or just continue forward and take another pass if we decide to continue.
Well, we really don't have a choice now.
Cool. So now we have a choice.
I don't know how to see what keys we own. I also don't know where...
We can't let his sacrifice go to waste.
I don't know where that door is.
Like you even mean that.
Where am I?
You say something?
No, nothing.
Alright, so...
Yeah, but we're not done.
Huh?
Well...
Oh,
yeah.
yes. Yes.
You first, Load.
It's the same number as my bracelet.
Got it. You're 8. You're next, 7.
I'll take 7.
What?
Who, me?
Oh, you're gonna get it.
All right.
So,
Junpei,
what are we doing?
Only choice left.
But then why are we doing it? If we can't... I think we can go... We might be able to go forward in time.
I want to go through door...
Nope, you can't.
Huh?
Because it's impossible. If we split ourselves into 3 and 3, then we give up on going through door 3.
Why?
The bracelet numbers for the 6 of us are... There are 2 combinations that can go through door 3. That's it. Of course, 2 teams...
I see. That means 1...
That's right.
That doesn't happen if we go through door...
No, they're fine. We've got 3... Option A, have 3 and 4. Option B, 4 and 3. Option C, 3 and 4. Those are the only 3 options. At least, if we want to get all...
Wait. But that means 5 and 6 can never be on the same team. If we want all 6 of us to go through a door, then June and I can't go into the same one. Huh.
Have you mulled it over enough, or do you need... Anyway, that's the deal. You've got 2 choices. You can't choose 3. If you choose 3, you're gonna be leaving. So what are you gonna do? 7 or 8?
Take the risk.
I feel like that's probably gonna be a fairly bad ending.
Well, maybe, but... How else are we going to get through that third path? Because we know what 7 is and we know what 8 is.
People are going to try and kill us because we're about to try and kill people.
Well, then we just go back to the flow and jump back in time after we get killed. Or to some point in time.
Sorry, Santa.
What? That's nuts! Why the hell?
I'm just curious about door 3. That's all.
That doesn't explain shit!
I've got a reason. I'd be happy to explain it to you if you'll just come with me. I'm curious about the red. 7, would you mind authenticating for me?
What? Why?
Please, just do it.
Happy?
Yeah, thanks.
The number 7 has been entered into the red.
Next is June. Please touch the red just like 7 did.
Jumpy, what are you trying to figure out?
Ah, yep. I think I might have found another way out.
What?
What?
Really?
Now please, June.
Oh, okay.
All right, the only people who haven't authenticated now are Santa, Clover, and Lotus.
So, what's your point?
You don't get it. Think about it.
Huh?
What's the sum of your number and Clover's?
12.
And what's the digital root of that?
3.
Which is Santa's number. By the way, Lotus, what's the number that's currently in the red?
7 plus 6 plus 5 equals 18. It would be 9, right?
Yes, and what will the digital root be if you add 3 to that?
3, the door's number.
There you go.
Hey, wait a minute. What the hell are you up to?
I'm not up to anything. I'm just waiting.
Waiting for what?
What?
I'm waiting for the balance to shift. Santa, or Lotus and Clover.
What
Once
the
one of you
hell
moves,
is he getting at?
the others won't have a
What?
choice. So I'm waiting.
You son of a bitch!
This is
You
whack.
tricked us! Then all that stuff you were going on about is all bullshit!
Bullshit? Huh. I don't think so. Didn't I tell you I'd figured out another way to get out of here? This is it.
Why the hell would you do something like this?
Is it me, or does it seem like Junpei's entire demeanor is different?
Yeah, well,
Jumpy.
I mean, did you not expect that?
You did this just so you could go through the same door as June.
Not to
That's
this
it?
degree.
Obviously, if we picked this, it means we're a sociopath.
So, who's it going to be? Santa?
That's probably the
Or
only way
Lotus
to
and
enter.
Clover?
Shit!
Let's go, Clover. Huh?
This is an awesome way to end the evening.
Oh, no, wait!
Maximum psychopath ending.
This is insane! This isn't right!
Yeah, well, you may be right, but...
Why?
Go.
No.
You son of a bitch, Junpei! This isn't fair! Do you realize what you just did? You leave them out there, and they can't...
Shut it! It's enough! We gotta find the dead or none of this is gonna matter! We got less than a minute left. No time for screwing around. Get moving!
Damn it. You and I are not done yet, bastard! Where the hell is it?
Over there! It's gotta be behind the door!
Damn, it's pitch dark inside.
Can't see a thing!
No, wait! I found it! The dead's right over here! Ugh. What? The floor's slippery!
Hey! What the hell are you doing?
There's something...
Get over there! Quick! Get to the dead!
There it is!
Ew.
It's a big corpsey. Smear your hands all over that blood.
It stopped. It stopped.
I don't think I'll ever get used to doing this.
What the hell is this smell? This is vile. I'm gonna puke.
Oh, you're right. This is...
Let's get the lights on first. There's a switch over here.
That would be the smell of exploded food.
Okay, guys, I'm flipping it on.
What?
Hey. Oh, this is... Looks like an explosion. Just like the Ninth Man. The detonator in his bracelet set off the bomb in his gut.
Oh god. The bone is coming out of his left arm.
It's definitely an open fracture.
The face is the worst.
Yeah, you can't even tell who it is.
I remember this story.
Clothes are...
Is that... Snake?
I remember this story, though.
Oh my god. Why did
Which
this
I
happen?
think means we didn't have to doom 2 people to die.
No! No!
We just weren't the ones to discover it.
No!
Stop! Calm down. Hey!
Psychopath ending.
Please! Get me out of here! You have to let me out of here!
Oh, June wasn't with us, was she?
Why are you doing these horrible things to us? What did we do to deserve this?
June.
Get me out of here! Please! Please! Just let me out!
June. Calm down.
No! Get off of me! Let me go! Let me go!
Please, calm down.
Time for psychopathic breakdown.
We're gonna be fine.
Aww.
It's gonna be alright, June. It's going to be okay. Connie,
She is so small compared
I'll
to
be
him.
here with you, okay?
Thank you. Thank you so much,
It's gonna be
Jumpy.
okay, June. Remember, I killed those
Do
4
you
other
feel
people
better?
for us.
Yes,
How are you anyway?
but I'd like to stay here.
In
For
real
a little
life?
while at least.
Yeah.
5, 6.
Jumpy's body is so warm.
She's traumatized. Full blown.
We better get to it.
So we should now be on the rightmost path on the flow.
Check the flow.
Excellent.
Oh.
Good, it worked.
It didn't.
What do you mean it didn't?
That key that we had.
Well, never mind that. We got to the path.
I guess we have different goals, you and I.
Yeah.
I suppose.
I suspect that this is not going to be a very good ending.
Probably not. Somebody out back in the hospital wing is probably dead.
I could hope.
Alright, let's run through this real fast.
LLR.
Interesting. Cool.
It's blood detection spray, I believe.
Yeah.
Blood.
Everybody needs a bucket.
The rabbit hutch.
Huh?
Oh, you just reminded me of it. The rabbit hutch, I mean.
Is this on your bucket list?
How did I remind you of something like that?
Jumpy and the broom. You're always playing around with the broom in front of the rabbit hutch.
I was.
Don't you remember? You mean, you don't remember that summer either?
What?
Of course I remember. How could I forget something like that? It was terrible.
I don't remember shit.
Yeah, give us the recap.
I didn't tell it to go to the novel screen. I just would like the record to show that. All right, Alpha, here's your chance.
They were in the 6th grade. Junpei and June had been assigned to take care of the classroom pets, the rabbits. Their chief duty was to clean the hutches every morning. On the final day of school before summer vacation began, Junpei overslept. He rushed to school and found June standing in front of the rabbit hutches. No sooner had Junpei arrived than June began to cry. He had no idea why until he looked behind her, into the rabbit hutch.
She ate them
The
all.
first thing he saw was blood. The hutch was filled with the dead bodies of the rabbits. Even after their teachers and friends had come to see what the commotion was, June couldn't stop crying.
I just kept crying and crying until you came over. You held my hand, and you looked very serious, and you said, "Don't cry. I'm going to catch the person who did this." After you told me that, I finally stopped crying.
Well, the real fun started after you quit crying. You told me we were going to catch the killer together.
June smiled, and a little of the flush of life returned to her cheeks.
Then we decided that we'd ambush them.
Yeah, I remember.
The school also kept roosters and guinea pigs. Junpei and June had decided the murderer would likely return to finish off the rest of the animals. They would ambush the killer at night. Junpei and June hid behind the hutch at dusk and waited.
Where were their parents?
What kind of fucking childhood do these kids have?
It was a warm summer night. quiet sound of crickets whispered through the air. As the sun went down, the stars began to wink at them from the sky. And June's Akane Kuroshiki's face. That night was something Junpei knew he would never forget for as long as he lived.
But the murderer never showed up. We waited for them all summer vacation, and they never showed up.
Yeah, but the animals didn't get attacked either. I think all that work amounted to something, you know?
Hey! Hey!
He felt the same way, but it was good to hear her say it.
Although, you know, if you think about it, we were probably taking on a lot more than we could handle.
What do you mean?
She looked up at him, confused.
Well, come on, we were just kids. If whoever killed the rabbits had actually showed up, they probably would have had a knife or something. I mean, you must have been pretty worried, right?
I wasn't worried. Because you were there with me.
Yeah, well, she's also fully crazy pants.
She blushed furiously.
Well, you know, no one else wanted to take care of the animals.
Clearly embarrassed, she tried desperately to change the subject.
I was the only one who asked to do it at first.
Yeah, well, boys don't really want to bother with taking care of animals, you know?
Well, yeah, but you asked to do it after I did, didn't you?
If it wasn't the rabbits, they were going to make me do something else. You know how that school was. I figured it'd be better if I was working with somebody who wasn't too much of a loudmouth, right? Somebody who wasn't going to tell on me if I felt like blowing it off.
Really? That's why you volunteered?
Yeah, it is.
He nodded quickly and much too earnestly, and then looked away at something very important.
Really?
Of course.
Blew his chance.
That hadn't been the reason, of course. So he blew his wad for nothing. He had asked to take care of the rabbits so that he could be near June. But it had been so long ago, he couldn't bring himself to tell her how he'd felt back then. It would be embarrassing.
Not now, when?
No, I mean when they were in 6th grade, I think is what they're talking about.
He took a quick breath to clear his head, tossed the broom up, and then snatched it out of the air like a flying lightsaber.
We don't really have time to be walking down memory lane like this, you know? We've got to figure out a way out of this room. Otherwise...
Yes. I'm gonna look over there.
All those people we killed will be in vain.
Mm-hmm.
June nodded curtly, then turned and walked away.
I should get back to it myself.
They were not prepared for a sacrifice.
That's right. The pool of blood.
I completely forgot about the dead, exploded friend
Yeah,
over here.
she's taking that really well.
Junpei turned around and looked at the room. At Snake's body. Chunks of flesh and organs still lay on the floor.
Going on and on about old times right next to a corpse? What were we doing? Well, maybe it was because we're in this mess.
Despite such a
hungry.
I do like that they say what we're thinking. Because every time we've called out this game, they've acknowledged it. Like, yeah, that was really fucking weird, wasn't it?
Despite such a situation, or perhaps because of it, the mind turned to the farthest thing from death that it could find.
Dead rabbits.
Still, Junpei couldn't help but feel a twinge of guilt at wanting so desperately to live when Snake lay dead before him.
I have to survive, no matter the cost. I need to make sure she gets out too.
Stop worrying about it. He's dead or not.
As he stared at the clumps of blackened flesh, all Junpei could think of was how much he wanted to live. Okay, back to it. Somebody's pissing blue. Or black.
Clean a toilet on a sinking ship. That could be the new metaphor for like engaging in a useless act.
That's not Snake over there that died. It's Silver. Because he really needed to take a shit.
Yikes.
His colon finally fucking ruptured.
The mercury key.
Wait, do we still have that string in that monkey? Oh, I never finished. I never actually got to chopping my peppers.
Is that something you really want to do for yourself?
He probably needs to eat.
I mean, fair.
Oh, Lord.
Maybe eat something with more fiber in
it? Maybe the LLR is related to those knobs we were seeing. Like left, left, right kind of thing.
Black light? Turn the lights off, I guess? There's a light switch. Left, left, right, left, right, left.
Left, left. Right. Left, right, left. Huh. Can we take that tag?
Well, the tag was just saying, don't do this or the drain will overflow.
Oh, I see. The mercury card. Excellent.
And that's for the elevators?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's one part of the problem. Now we gotta get out of this room. Now, about that keypad.
Do we want to put June under a cold shower?
Well, like I said in the freezer, cold would counter a fever, wouldn't it?
I was referring more to her unending thirst.
I still don't know why we are cleaning toilets on a sinking ship!
He thinks there's something, like, under the...
What led him to that?
Like, I think...
What would lead you to that at this point?
My guess would be the fact that there was, the, clue under the pen stain.
Hold on. Wrapping for what?
Yeah, what the actual fuck is this?
Oh, they want it to be in the tank, don't they?
Oh.
So if we made Silver swallow one of these bombs, what would happen to him? Would it just
swallow
never
one of
leave
these
the system?
what?
Everyone on this ship has a bomb in their stomach.
Ah, that's a good point. I mean, depending on how big it is, 185 is 5 digital root.
That's how big the bomb is!
Yeah.
Hey, Junpei, you know why thermometers only go up to 107 degrees Fahrenheit?
No, I can't say I ever thought about that.
At 107 degrees, the cells in the human body start to die, and the organs begin to shut down. The proteins in your cells start to harden. It's like when you hard-boil an egg. Even if you cool it down afterwards, it won't go back to being a raw egg. In other words, it's dead. That's why thermometers don't go past 107. There's no point.
Oh yeah?
But it's pretty rare for a fever to get that high. Even viruses and stuff don't usually drive the body temperature up to 107.
My record is 105.
Anybody ever seen Osmosis
there
Jones?
are other external things that could.
Like what?
Well, let's see. Something like getting locked in a sauna, or getting thrown into an incinerator and burnt to death.
Jesus Christ,
yeah,
man.
I guess that would get a little hotter than 107 degrees Fahrenheit. All right, I got it! Huh? What's up?
Nothing. Forget about it.
What was that all about?
Anything in that box on top of the shower stall?
We got the luminol out of it.
Oh, okay.
Did we check inside that clock?
Inside what?
Or the thermometer. The one that looks like a clock. In case there's something inside that.
That would be wild if true. There is a screw, so you can combine it with a screwdriver.
This game's already fucking weird.
I mean, bear in mind it's worth checking every item for everything.
It means open the fucking thermometer!
More hot water? So that's 11:42 so far.
$11.42, you said?
Yeah, 184, 185 plus 957. Oh, did we? Oh, good. Do we need a red key card?
Block.
Yeah.
Let us leave!
All right.
I'm hungry.
We found a screwdriver in one of the tanks, right?
I'm hungry.
Then eat. No one's stopping you. I'm making food right now.
Honor demands that I stay.
Yeah, sure enough.
Nobody cares, sweetheart. I want you to take care of yourself.
I care! I care!
Oh.
Someone has to on this fucking show!
There we go.
11:57, you said?
No, I believe I said 11:42. 11:42.
Yes, just let us out of the fucking code! Fuck.
There must be another number somewhere.
No!
Oh. We looked at... Did we look at the broom after we wrapped it?
Oh, it did have red writing on it.
is what?
1776.
God,
Alex Jones really wrote this game.
June's gonna have a field day with that.
Junpei, do you believe in super galactic heavy shit?
Oh no.
Junpei, they say the cure for 1984 is 1776.
Oh my god.
What are your opinion on the Jewish space lasers, Junpei?
Oh my god.
What's your opinion about jet fuel, Junpei?
There's a large iron door theme.
Let's take a look.
Jet fuel is absolutely something this game would talk about. Absolutely, without a doubt.
Huh?
Junpei!
What are you doing,
Did you
Seven?
know jet fuel can't melt steel beams?
Well, I figure maybe we might want to come back here sometime. So, I stuck the broom in there to keep the door from shutting.
Did you know the moon
All right,
landing was
let's go.
faked?
Yeah.
Jumpy,
Look at
look!
this photo!
What's up?
What's that on the wall there?
Oh, I think it's a map
door.
of the ship's interior?
It says C deck.
So it's the map for... We'll have time to study it later.
We already got the
Ready?
C-deck map.
That was
Junpei,
another
did you know
bit.
that Perseverance is actually out in the middle of Arizona?
Oh, man.
You're shitting me. We're back.
Clover! Lotus!
We're back.
And Ace! I'm glad you're all okay. Lotus? What are you...
How could you do this to us?
Knock it off. We got bigger shit to worry about right now.
What?
Go have a look.
Um,
I stuck the screwdriver in the door.
It was a broom this time.
That door over there, the one without a number. As long as the screwdriver's there, it can't shut, so you can get in there. There's a shower room past there. I stuck a broom at the door there, too. Anyway, go take a look.
wait, then you're saying we can go in there without passing through the numbered door?
Yeah, that's about the size of it.
Wait, what the hell is in there?
You'll know when you see it.
No, you don't. This is not.
Fine,
Man.
let's go.
It's your dead brother!
My goodness.
Ah.
I know I said I was sure you'd come back for me. I didn't think it would happen so soon, though. Should I go as well?
Yeah.
Very well.
How long do you give it till the ear-piercing scream?
I'm braced.
Snake was probably murdered.
3.
Chances are he was killed the same
Apparently
way
we're
the
not
Knife
getting
Man
it.
was. It's pretty straightforward. Not that hard to figure out how they did it. First, the killers got Snake to authenticate on the red to open door 3. Then they shoved him into it,
Make me count down
alone,
midnight
and waited 9 seconds for the door to shut.
Ow,
Once that door shut,
dare you.
it was all over for Snake. But he didn't give up. He probably knew it wouldn't do him any good, but he probably ran into the shower room looking for the dead. It was a small chance, but it wasn't like he had anything to lose.
He found the dead.
Unfortunately, it didn't work. The detonator is only deactivated if everybody who authenticated when they went in uses the dead. Snake was the only one who went through the door, and then 81 seconds after he was shoved in, that happened.
I see. So that's what you meant by killers, huh? You need at least 3 people to open one of the numbered doors, including... It wouldn't open for Snake and a single killer.
Yeah. That means we're looking at multiple perps here.
Well, just in case, I want to make sure. Let's say you're right. When do you think Snake was killed?
When we all split up to look for the parts for the Reds, I think. Right after that was when we noticed he was gone.
Then that means none of us have alibis. We were all off searching the rooms we'd been assigned, looking for those parts.
How thick are these walls and nobody heard that bomb go off?
Great point. And also, in order to get back there. No, I guess that.
Yeah. That means anybody could be a killer.
Wait a minute. What are you talking about? How can you say that so casually? You're implying that one of us is a killer.
Well, not just one of us. If I'm right, then at least 2 of us are murderers.
Why don't you calm down a bit, Seven? What are you going to gain by being so suspicious? That's what Zero wants, you know?
What Zero wants?
Exactly. This game was set up by Zero, wasn't it? Any game has a winner and
don't be
loser.
so fast, man.
Whoever makes it through door 9 is a winner. And those who don't are the losers. Zero is trying to make us fight against one another for that victory.
Then you're saying that Zero is trying to split us up by making us fight each other?
Yes. That is why we can't let ourselves fall prey to suspicion. We have to trust one another and form a strong bond of friendship. Otherwise, we'll end up ensnared by Zero's manipulations.
With the I'd rather have you guys die.
The person who killed Snake.
Yes. Almost certainly Zero himself. If there's anyone we should doubt, it should be Zero. He masterminded this game and kidnapped all of us.
If it was 2 people, who would it have to be in order to get through door 3 with Snake?
Doesn't it seem reasonable that he would have killed Snake as well?
The digital route has to be 3.
Final digital route has to be 3.
3. So minus 1 is 2. So you'd have a sum of 11.
What the fuck would you do with this game if the people you kidnapped had no math skills?
Yeah, right.
Oh, hold on. Let me. So we would need.
If the final answer is 3.
We would need 12 or 21.
Can you get 21 from 2 numbers? No.
No. So chop Snake's 2 off from that 12.
Oh, right. Snake is 2. Snake is 2, not 1.
I'm not referring to testicles, damn it.
That's actually pretty funny.
Thirsty.
What, you thought we were going to make a 2 balls joke? Are you nuts? We'd be sacked.
Oh, no. Silver. I worried that got covered up, but that was actually pretty good.
No, it didn't.
It wasn't me. It was a line from one of the multiplayer modes in Halo.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that explains it.
Okay, could be 2 plus 4 plus 6.
What number for 5?
Well, we didn't kill him, but yes.
Right.
You need a total of 10. You need a total of 10 among everybody who is not Snake.
Hence the 4 plus 6.
So 7 and 3, 6 and 4, 5, 4 and 1, 6, 3 and 1.
I'm gonna say it's probably not the 4.
It can't be Ace unless Ace pocketed number 9's bracelet and used that to authenticate.
Right.
And it's probably not his own sister?
Very likely not 4, which would remove 6 from suspicion, which is June.
So it's 7 and 3.
Santa and 7.
Try to see if there are any 4
They don't seem like killers to me, but it is the logical choice.
I mean, 7 did just narrate what he thinks happened.
Mm-hmm.
That's who the killer must have been. Or it was 0.
Good question. If 0 killed Snake, then 0 is on the ship with us.
Of course. Oh wait, no, we've already done that.
Are we just going fully different from everything?
Yeah.
Why not?
Something's still strange.
What was that?
Well, I'm just wondering about one thing.
And what's that?
How can you be so sure that 0's on this ship?
Really, Junpei? I confess I'm a little disappointed. Usually you're rather sharp. Isn't it obvious?
Wait, it is?
This ship.
Huh?
0 said, "this ship," several times when he addressed us. If he weren't here, he wouldn't say "this ship," would he?
This must make more sense in Japanese.
He'd be saying something like, "that ship," or "the ship."
Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense.
So, who are we shipping
on
while
the
we're
ship,
talking about that?
Where is he?
Not Ace. Unless I ship it to a fucking more.
I think Zero.
I ship Clover in 7.
One of us.
Wait, it could have been 4 people too.
Could have been up to 5 total.
If it was 4 people, it could have been 1, 3, and 6.
That's crazy. Isn't the ship going to sink in a few hours? If Zero was here with us, he'd be putting himself in danger. Why the hell would he do something like that? There's no motive.
You don't believe me.
Clover,
Clover, I understand what you're feeling.
Yeah.
You don't feel that you can trust any of us, but you have to understand. The more we distrust one another, the further we fall into our true foe's trap. Zero was the one who did those horrible things to your brother. Do you want to let yourself be manipulated by someone who would do such a horrible thing?
It's 3 in the morning.
That means we have 3 hours left.
Then we need to move now. 7, Clover, I know how you feel, but you do understand that right now it's important we trust one another, don't you? We must go. We have very little time left.
Our next destination is Mercury.
Ready the ship.
Here we go.
Oh, that's the...
Yeah, I found it in the shower room.
Oh, I see. It's got...
Now we can go.
So,
I don't think
it
we had this last time.
Hang on.
No.
Wait a minute.
What?
If we're able to open that...
Yeah, I should probably call it a night.
Yeah, no, we're super late. I just have to see if there's gonna be
Looks
a
like
key
there's only 2
symbol
floor
anywhere.
buttons.
See, and time to head down then.
Oh, they're not talking about how they think the fucking ship is flooded? No one cares? We spent a lot of time on that.
Yeah.
This is a numbered door.
Yeah, it's door 2.
So who should go through the door this time?
Alright, I'm gonna...
Yeah, I'm stopping. I'm just confused. Save.
Yeah, I think we can.
Save.
I think we can work that out next week.
Yeah, do we want to keep doing this?
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm too heavily invested to find out where this stupid, brilliant math story goes.
I'm just excited. I'm just happy to have math puzzles.
It's mostly stupid.
It's not very often
okay.
I get to show off like this.
Then same time next week. No one cares. That's fine. We wish everyone a fond farewell, and we'll see you then. Good night, stupid. All this cost
you was a choice.
Mm-hmm. Beggars can't be
Beggars
dildos.
can't be dildos.
Anything else?
We can...
Not yet, but we have to make a new one when the anniversary show comes around.
Who's getting pegged?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Junpei should get pegged.
Junpei probably should be at least
taken down a pegging.
By 7.
Well,
Good night.